In this lecture, we will discuss the formation and use of adjectives and adverbs in English. Our main objectives are to define adjective and adverb phrases, to discuss their structure and their functions. We'll start with adjectives and adverb phrases. First, to be an adjective phrase, the stretch of language needs to have an adjective as its head, its main word, the word without which there is no phrase at all. For example, in the sentence, "This is an elegant solution," the adjective phrase is elegant. It consists of a single word, elegant, which is its head and its only component. This word is an adjective. The head adjectives and adjective phrases can also be modified by degree adverbs. The most canonical degree adverb is very, as in very elegant. As you can see in this sentence, "This is a very elegant solution," the adjective elegant is still the head. We cannot delete it without creating an ungrammatical sentence. This is a very solution. The word very is an optional modifier that is part of the adjective phrase. The adjective heads can also be modified by prepositional phrases. So, in the sentence, "The solution is very elegant in its design," the adjective phrase is very elegant in its design. The head is elegant, an adjective. The adverb very is an optional pre-modifier of the head, and the prepositional phrase in its design is an optional post-modifier. Syntactically speaking, adjective phrases can do three jobs in a sentence, and therefore occupy three different positions. One of the most common positions we find adjective phrases in is as modifiers of nouns inside noun phrases. For example, in the sentence, "There is a big library there," a big library is a noun phrase. Library is its head noun. This noun is modified by the adjective phrase big, which consists of a single adjective without any of its own modifiers. In the sentence, "Francis, a loyal, honorable creature, had kept silence," the noun phrase is a loyal, honorable creature, with a head noun creature. This head noun is modified by two adjective phrases, each consisting of a single adjective, loyal and honorable. In the sentence, "No one ever doubted his complete sincerity," the noun phrase is his complete sincerity, headed by the noun sincerity. In it, complete is an adjective phrase consisting of a single adjective, and it modifies the noun. It is important to remember that it does not matter where in the sentence the noun phrase with a modifying adjective occurs. As long as the adjective phrase is located inside the NP before the noun it modifies, it is an attributive adjective phrase. Another job adjective phrases do is serve as subject or object complements. As such, they occur in the predicate and are called predicative. If the adjective phrase serves as a subject complement, it occurs after the linking verb, as in, "His convictions were unshakable." Unshakable is an adjective describing the subject, his convictions, across the linking verb to be. In this case, this verb is in the past tense, plural form, were. Note that a predicative adjective phrase is not part of the noun phrase. It does not occur inside a noun phrase. It stands on its own as part of the verb phrase. In the sentence, "The majority considered Samuel Franklin honorable," the adjective phrase honorable describes Samuel Franklin and stands in a predicative relationship with it. It is not part of the NP Samuel Franklin. It is its predicate, just without a linking verb. Finally, adjective phrases can modify pronouns, but they stand in a special relationship with them. Technically speaking, this relationship is also predicative. For example, if we say, "I have something interesting to tell you," we have a noun phrase, something interesting, where something is the head pronoun and interesting is its modifier. The phrase can be paraphrased as something that is interesting. Interesting is a predicative adjective. Interesting is a predicative adjective that occurs in a relative clause that modifies the head pronoun something. We observe a similar phenomenon in the phrase nothing new, as in we'll learn nothing new. We can paraphrase it again as we'll learn nothing that is new. To sum up, adjective phrases can pre-modify nouns inside the NPs, serve as subject or object complements, and post-modify pronouns in noun phrases. We call these adjective phrases, respectively, attributive, predicative, and post-nominal. The morphology of English adjectives is pretty straightforward. They have three possible forms. The base form is the form you'd find in a dictionary. Its purpose is to describe. For example, in the sentence, the tower stood solemnly upon a Sussex hill amid park-like modern grounds, park-like and modern are both base forms of the attributive adjectives park-like and modern, modifying the noun grounds. In I had been but a short hour in the house, big, comfortable, luxurious house, the adjectives short, big, comfortable, and luxurious are base forms describing the hour and the house respectively. Comparative forms, as their name suggests, serve to compare qualities between two entities. In English, they are either formed by adding the adverb more in front of the adjective, as in more modern, or adding the suffix er to the root of the adjective, as in shorter. Superlative adjectives serve to express the highest degree of equality among more than two entities. In English, they are formed either by modifying the head adjective in the adjective phrase with the adverb most, as in most modern, or by adding the suffix est to the adjective stem, as in shortest. We will now move on to the discussion of adverbs